The Twins go for a second straight series win. On the mound, the Twins look to the sheriff to keep the Astros in check. Chris Paddock allowed 9 runs on 6 hits in a shortened season debut, but looks to bounce back this afternoon in his second career start against the Astros.
Jose Altuve with his 41st leadoff home run in the game yesterday. And the first pitch is a diving attempt by Carlos Correa, but Altuve has his 4th hit in his last 6 at-bats.
Just keep hitting, Altuve. Back to his old ways, being aggressive on first pitches. This one just a fastball over the outside corner that he rips.
Here's Isaac Paredes. Isaac goes after the first pitch, and he's got a base hit. Drops this one into left. Altuve is going to challenge Harrison Bader and get into third base, sliding safely. First and third, 2 pitches in, the Astros in business.
I like it. Be aggressive in the zone. Pick yourself a pitch. Looks like both hitters sitting on that fastball early. A little bit of a broken bat, maybe off the end of the bat for Isaac Paredes, but he needed to see that ball grab some grass, and he did.
Yordan Alvarez hits with runners on first and third and nobody out. Yordan was going to hit this one into left field, deep enough to score Altuve. Bader's going to make the catch. Throw will come into second, and the Astros are on the board. Yordan Alvarez with his team-leading 5th run batted in on the season, and it's 1-0. Now here's Christian Walker. Walker off the end of the bat into right center field. Long run, not being able to get there is Matt Wallner. Paredes goes first to third. Astros have 3 hits in their first 4 batters as Walker singles into right center.
It's Jeremy Pena. Infield comes in. That's a fair ball, and Jeffers will take the play at first base, and he throws out Pena. So the ball traveled just a couple feet and stayed right on the line.
Pretty good break right here. It headed right down towards the end of the bat. Jeffers instinctively makes a great play.
Yainer Diaz.
This one's popped up. Right field for Wallner. Matt underneath it. Looks up into the sky, makes the catch, inning done. Damage limited by Chris Paddock.
And Ronel Blanco toes the rubber for your Houston Astros. Last time out at home against the Giants. Went 5 innings, gave up 3 earned runs.
Matt Wallner.
His play is going to keep him in that leadoff spot there. And what is that? That's a high on-base percentage. He's got gap power.
And smokes a base hit to right. This one near the line, and Wallner will hang on with a single. So Correa draws his 2nd walk of the year, and that'll bring up Byron Buxton. He swings and skies it deep to left field. Altuve will find himself near the wall and makes the play. Wallner will tag, go to third, holding at first base Correa as Buxton just missed. Trevor Larnach at the plate. To right, deep but playable for Zach DeZenzo. Wallner will tag, and he will head home. DeZenzo will fire towards the plate, not nearly in time, so Larnach ties it up. The sac fly here in the first scores Wallner, and it's a 1-1 game. All tied at 1, Willie Castro has reached base safely in all 8 games. 3-2, base hit to right. And Correa on the move. He'll make third. Castro rips a single to right, and once again the Twins have runners at the corners.
Really good swing here. Good contact. Doesn't try and do too much. Gets himself a slider in the zone. Just kind of stayed there. Didn't have that depth that the other ones have had. You can tell by the sound that ball was hit hard.
It's going to be up to Jeffers with 2 down.
This one crushed to right center field, deep in the gap towards the wall. That's in play and off the wall. Ryan Jeffers will drive in 2. He'll stop at second. Twins take the lead. It's 3-1.
Let that ball travel, head down to contact. He's thinking through the big part of the field. Guy throws a ton of sliders, especially with 2 strikes. He got one hanging. He drove it the other way.
Gasper this time is on for the leadoff walk. Now the Twins, they're having great plate appearances and at-bats so far against Blanco.
So here's the 9-hitter Harrison Bader.
Bader lines a base hit to left on a first pitch fastball. And for the 2nd straight inning, the first 2 Twins are on.
Bader continuing his hot start. Whether he's in there or not, he's ready to go.
It's the 8th strikeout for Wallner to go with 5 walks, and here comes Correa. This one looped to left center field. Altuve playing deep. That'll drop. Gasper will round. He will score. Bader makes third. Correa with an RBI single. It's a 4-1 game.
Just like that, the first plate appearance, I had to have had an impact on that plate appearance there. Just seeing all his pitches, knowing what breaking ball in the zone for a strike looks like, knowing what one off the plate looks like, and stays through it, is able to get that extension.
Leadoff knock to start the 4th inning. Wallner's 2 for 3. The Twins, they have walked now 4 times already as a team today. Byron Buxton, this will be his 3rd straight at bat, batting with runners on. Smack to right, down the line, in the corner, fading, and that is going to be a fair ball. It's off the wall. It stays in play. Wallner scores. Correa to third. It's a Buxton double. It's a 5-1 game.
We don't see him hit too many extra base hits over that way, but he knew that thing was going to be off the wall. But he hit this ball hard, kept it fair. Just a simple approach.
Trevor Larnach, sac fly to walk. Fair ball down the line. And Larnach indeed will drive in two. The ball finds the corner. Larnach will stop at second base. A two-run double. It is a 7-1 Twins lead here at Target Field.
Or just drive both in yourself. That works too. Great swing right here. Said their approach has been relentless the last couple of days. Just at-bat after at-bat, going up there with a plan.
Larnach has knocked in 3 of the 7 runs.
Ryan Jeffers hits this ball high in the air to center field. Pretty well hit, but playable. Myers moves back on it. Tagging is Larnach. He's going to get to third. Julian, who doubled against Contreras his first time they matched up today. Another ball in the air, but this one's playable. Zach DeZenzo will come in a few steps, and that'll do it for the Twins in the 4th. But they add 3 more runs. Zach DeZenzo, good job taking a walk here to start the inning. Jake Myers has himself extra bases. Zach DeZenzo will be held up at third as the throw comes back in. That ball stayed just there past the diving Willie Castro, and the Astros have the first 2 runners on. Second and third, nobody out, and Jose Altuve at the plate. Altuve hooks one down the line. That's a nice play by Castro. Scoring is Zach DeZenzo, and safe is Jose Altuve, saying the throw pulled Mickey Gasper off the bag.
And I'm not sure if he stayed on from our vantage point. Twins are going to challenge it.
Call the field stand. Runner safe.
You got it, stands. So the Astros get a run, and Altuve will reach on the throw that was high. First and second, nobody out. Here's Isaac Paredes. 2-1 pitch is lined to the left. That's going to be down for a hit. That'll score Jake Myers. Altuve to second, and the Astros scored 2 in the inning. They're now within 4. It's 7-3. Paredes with RBI number 3 on the season.
A couple of hits in the ball game for Isaac. That's got to feel good. Picking up a stake right here. The Astros continue to have base runners.
So here's Jeremy Pena batting in the 5 spot. Pena with a line drive to left. It's going to hold up, and Bader makes the catch. Altuve's tagging and trying to score. The throw went to second. He's safe. Altuve didn't initially tag, and then he went back and tagged when Bader threw the ball to second and got in. That turns out to be a sac fly the hard way.
Altuve broke towards home plate on that line drive to left, but it was hit so hard that it stayed up. Watch Altuve at third base, and to Altuve's credit, was able to be heads up enough to commit to going to home plate on that throw to second base.
And it's now a 7-4 game, and here's Yainer Diaz.
This one softly left center. Correa going out. Correa will get there to make the play.
Throw a 3 spot up here in the top half of the 5th inning. It's a Twins 7. Astros 4.
It's going to be Darren McCagan coming into this game.
He'll face Brendan Rodgers. That one looped in the shallow right. Wallner won't be able to get there. That's going to fall for a hit. Brendan Rodgers has a 2-hit game, and Rodgers in this series now has 6 hits for the Astros. Isaac Paredes will bat. Isaac 2 for 3. Little punch shot in the center. That's going to be in there for a hit. Rodgers with 2 outs could break with the swing. He scores. Jake Myers to third. It is a 7-5 game. Paredes with 2 RBI singles the last 2 innings.
Hitting it just hard enough, and I feel like you hit it like they throw it sometimes. A lot of off speed, a lot of movement. This is a sweeper.
Coming up at the plate, 3-time All-Star Yordan Alvarez. Darren McCacken could not finish the inning, and now Danny Coulomb is in to see the left-handed hitting slugger for the Astros. To left, and Harrison Bader coming in. Bader will dive, and Bader with a head-first run-saving catch in left. Outstanding first step. Left his feet. Run-saving play by Harrison Bader in left field.
New pitcher into this ball game for the Minnesota Twins is Griffin Jax. It's a big right arm out of that bullpen as well.
Isaac Paredes leads it off in the first pitch, and Paredes ropes this one in the left field. That'll be played on a hop by Bader. Leadoff single for Paredes, and 1 pitch into the 9th. The Astros will get Alvarez to the plate as the tying run.
Yordan crushes one all the way back, and we are tied up. Upper tank shot for 44. The Astros down 6. Have come back like the Cougars last night at 7-7.
Hi, Poppy. Taking the high heat and getting into the upper tank. That has got to feel good for Yordan. 2 pitches, 2 runs in this inning on the big swing from Yordan.
Now 2 outs, and Brendan Rodgers is the batter. Strike 3 called on the corner, and Griffin Jacks recovers after allowing 3 straight hits, including a game-tying home run to Alvarez.
So now Ty France bats for the second time.
Hader delivers, and France grounds it to the left side, shuffling to his right. Paredes, he has it, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3, bottom of the ninth for a Hader. For the first time this year, the Astros go to extra innings.
Rogers, the unearned runner at second base, and Chaz will get his first at bat of the day. He's around to bunt. Bunts the ball towards the mound. It's going to be fielded by the new pitcher, Varland. He'll make the play, so Chaz with a sacrifice, advancing the runner to third base now with 1 out. We'll set it up for Jake Myers here with the infield in. Ball 4. Astros will have runners on first and third with 1 out, and Jose Altuve at the plate. Line drive, base hit to left. 1 run scores. Myers being held up. Astros take an 8-7 lead. Their first lead since the first inning.
Tuve coming through in the clutch, ripping one into left field. Got himself a hanging breaking ball and smashed it.
The Astros try to tack on more with Isak Paredes. Infield still in. There goes Altuve, and the throw's going to go through. Here comes Myers trying to score. He is safe at home plate. Jake with a head-first slide on the throw by Willie Castro, and the Astros lead 9-7.
This is in real time. The throw goes down. Jake, a little bit of a late break towards home, but tried to slide away from the tag of Jeffers.
Call in the field stands. Runner safe.
Huge run for the Astros to make it 9-7. The Twins down to their final out, and now Josh Hader is back out there for his second inning of work. Christian Vasquez is going to hit. Called third strike at the knees. The Astros complete the comeback, down 6 to win it in 10 innings, 9-7. Josh Hader, 2 innings of work. And Blummer, that's a huge W to head to Seattle with a happy flight.